Good morning. A pretty busy day ahead. I'm getting ready to do my makeup for it. So I'm gonna show you guys some of my favorite makeup prods and just kind of get into some things. So today, well, this week, we're starting over. And if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Courtney. I am a wife and a mother. I live in the Dallas area and I run an online boutique. And that's pretty much my whole plot line is my business and me building this fashion company that I'm really dreaming of. I'm using this new moisturizer by Laneige. It smells good, but it has a little like stinky smell to it at the end. Like I cannot tell you what it is. Like it smells good till it doesn't. First of all, I don't normally do this with my wig on, but we are not in a place quite yet where I can get on here with my bonnet on. I am very consistent with my skincare. I have certain skincare products that I've been using for years. I do my makeup not fully on camera. I'm gonna just do it and come back once it's done. But if you guys ever want to see a makeup routine, you want to know anything makeup wise, just let me know and I'm happy to do that. My favorite foundation. I've been using this foundation for years, as long as I can remember. This is the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm the color Caracas. This is like my tried and true skincare color. Is the Armani Luminous Silk. And I actually bought this because I wanted to wear it as my main foundation when I'm not wearing this, but I bought it too dark. So now this is like my bronzing shade. And then this is my everyday foundation. This is my favorite concealer. The Milani Cosmetics Perfect Conceal. So good, y'all. So good. Run to your drugstore or run to Ulta and they have these. And this is the best to me, like one of the best concealers I've used. I'm not doing like heavy makeup. This is like my everyday makeup. And to be honest with you, even when I try to do heavy makeup, I'm just more of like a soft, glam, natural makeup girl. While I'm doing this, I kind of want to just talk about balancing things because I know a lot of moms. I'm hoping to reach more moms because I am a mom and I feel like it's just relatable to talk about some of these things, especially like if you are working or even like a stay-at-home mom. I feel like it's so hard to balance everything. Like right now, my house, like I was preparing to film this, and one of the things I feel like keeps me from being consistent is I'm like, other areas of my life are not perfect right now. And so I don't need to be working on making content. I need to be working on cleaning up or like working on something else. And I've just come to realize like everything will never be in the perfect place all at once. Just not life. And if you are going to achieve anything, and if you have goals and dreams, that's just something you have to understand, because even when it comes to like my business, everything is not in the perfect place at the perfect time. I always want things to go perfectly. I always want things to make sense. I always want things lined up perfectly, and that's just not reality. Like, so if you're a mom out there and you're watching this and you're like, I just feel like I am a mess, or I don't know how to balance everything, or someone else seems like they're balancing it better than me, I promise you, behind the scenes, they have unfolded laundry. They have a few dishes in the sink. They have a pile of clothes that they need to go through. Nothing is as it seems online. Please be gentle with yourself. And I'm not saying be lazy, because that's another thing that has held me back. I do have a bit of like a laziness to me. I can be kind of lazy and very passive, or the dishes are not all done, or the laundry's not all done. Don't overwhelm yourself and pile all that stuff onto yourself, because I guarantee you it'll get done eventually. I'm not like saying be lazy, don't worry about cleaning it up. I'm saying if it's not all done on this day and you have things you need to do, don't guilt yourself out of taking care of business because the house isn't totally clean. Or I love to listen to like a really like chic, fabulous playlist when I'm cleaning up. There's Gerald and Frank Sinatra, and I just pretend I'm in my glamorous, well, I love my home, but I pretend I'm in like a nice ballroom and there's a grand piano, and I just put myself in this luxury state of mind while I'm doing the things. And then it just becomes like, I romanticize it a little bit. And then once my house is done, I feel like I'm in that vibe I was creating, if that makes sense. way of getting things done that feels good to you, that makes it not feel as bad as well. Like, turn it into a vibe. All done. Here's the final look. Super simple. I'm gonna put like a few curls in my hair, and I'll show you guys my outfit of the day too. I was just steaming it because it's linen and I feel like it probably should be ironed. But I'm gonna just slap a few curls in my hair and then I will be fully ready for the day. And trust me, this is not gonna be even like good curls. I just don't want my hair just like, see this side, it's just like nothing. It's still kind of pretty though. By the way, my wig is Rose Style Studio. I get a lot of compliments on my hair when I'm out. Some of my friends have even bought this wig or this wig line because it's so bomb, y'all. I get compliments all the time from like all types of women. Black women, white women, like people stop me all the time, and the color is so pretty. Like, look at the color. Nobody has, like, this color is so pretty. Stop, like, stop. I'm gonna go grab another cup of coffee from downstairs and we'll be ready for work. First stop downstairs is coffee, and hopefully it's still hot because we made it first thing this morning, and I had a cup that I did not finish. So, in these days, baby girl got to have her coffee. I told you guys it's a mess. I'm gonna sit you down. Okay, let's get some coffee going. Hold on. I don't want to brew another cup though. Ugh. And I don't like when, like, I don't like warming up my coffee. It's not, okay, I'm just gonna pour the rest of this pot that's in here and warm it up. There's only one coffee I drink at home and it's really strong. It's this Cafe Bustelo. This is the only coffee that I drink. I've been drinking it for years. There's a rare occasion that I will do iced coffee. And when I do iced coffee, I will do this one, and I'm a vanilla cream girl. I like vanilla cream. I am more of like a hot coffee in the morning, iced coffee in the afternoon, because I'll have like 2 cups of coffee a day usually, sometimes 3, just depending. But yeah, we're gonna get us some coffee going. Loving my little bombshell curls. They will not stay, by the way. By the end of this vlog, they will be straight. I don't know what it is about me and curled hair. Does not stay. Like, it just does not stay. We'll talk about hair too, because I think I'm about to get some braids, girl. Like, I am obsessed with this wig. I've been wearing it since October, but I think it's time for a break. My hair has grown so much under this wig. It's been the best protective style. This 5x5 glueless wig has, my edges are intact, my hair is growing. Only issue I have with my hair right now is that it's dry. And that's my fault because I have not been really doing much under this wig but putting it on. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I told you I'm lazy. Like, I'm low-key lazy. So I have not been doing much, but it's growing so much and I'm like, I need to get some braids just to give it a break. So coffee, this is my favorite cup that's hot. Paris Hilton is one of my, I already put cream in here, one of my favorite girls. I just love her. I could do a whole deep dive onto why I love Paris Hilton another time, but she's like one of my favorite like icons. And nobody's really an icon but Jesus, but y'all know what I'm saying. Like, one of my favorite like celebrities that I've loved since I was younger. So cheers. We have made it to work. Hello, angels. We're here in my workspace. Let me know if you guys want a work tour, like a workspace tour, and I will gladly show you guys my office space, which is my garage that I've converted. I have big plans from here, but I'm also really grateful to be here. Like, I'm not mad at it. We've totally cleared this space out and made it totally just for my boutique. And in this season of life with the kids, with us just moving to a new city, it's almost been 2 years, which is crazy. It was the perfect decision. And honestly, I did not know some of the things I was gonna go through personally And I'm so glad that I went through them right here in this space, this safe space that I've created to grow my business in. So if you guys want to work toward, let me know. But this is it. I've got my coffee. I want to say this too, like the life you want, this is probably my message that I'm going to always preach. This is the message I want my life to preach. The life you want, you can create. You have to use what's around you. Once we think that we have to wait until we get the office at the top of the building or a really nice boutique storefront. And I just want you to know you have to use what you have, start where you are, do what you can, and let God do the rest. All right, we're finally at the desk. Things are getting going. So we're gonna print these shipping labels out. Oh my God. I have a little box underneath my desk that I like to put my feet on. And I really need to get some kind of like cushion. I like to elevate my feet when I'm sitting at my desk for long periods of time. And I do sit here for a long time because I am creating graphics on here. I'm doing all kinds of things. I'm working on my website, all types of stuff like that. And so I like to be comfy. Looking for a really cute chair for my office. And I was like so frustrated because like I couldn't find the perfect chair. And then Justin did one Google search and was like, what about this one? And found this chair. So it's so cute. I love this chair. Let me move my tripod. I love this chair. Like look at the back. It's just so pretty and like modern. And then I got this little pinky mauve pillow. I like to do my little fake chop on it. I got this little pillow from Home Goods. So I love to try to make my space pretty as I can within reasonable budget. Okay, so we're getting ready to get into full creative mode now because I need to do some future buying. I want to show you guys a bit of how I do that and what gets me into a creative space where I create my collections and where I keep dreaming up what I want True by Courtney to be. The thing I do is I always have to play music. I love Beyonce. She's somebody that really inspires me. Her artistry, her work, her lyrics, the beats, it kind of gets me in a really good vibe. And I sometimes will go on Pinterest. What I'm looking for in this moment is something to really spark a feeling in me. I'm looking for something that makes me go, oh, I love that. And usually that like emotional high, I guess I'll say it, that clothing high will get me to start creating something like, oh, I would love to see this, or I would love to see that, or I would love to buy a pink dress, or I would love to really get a great pair of jeans in. And so that's kind of how I make the collections. Also, I make them based on like what's available because I see a lot of great styles and then they're not available until June or July or whatever. And I usually am buying immediate. I need things in the store immediately. I'm on my desk. It's a bit of a mess. And this is my faith profile right here. And I have a scripture. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And that's just my reminder to walk by faith because I am believing God for $7,000 a week in sales, $1,000 a day in sales. And so to do that, I need 10 orders, $100 a piece every day. This is the goal. Weekly. So, and it's not something that I'm doing right now. And so I have that there because I want to be reminded of where I'm going. Here's what's on my Pinterest as soon as I got on, and I'm immediately like in love. One thing I love about Pinterest is it picks up on what you like and it kind of just starts to create an algorithm that's curtailed to like what you really enjoy. So I am really loving the pink, feminine, girly vibes for spring, summer with pops of color. Obsessed with these right here. Like I think these are so cute, but I also know that they're not realistic for everyday wear and my customer loves everyday wear. I'm also noticing, you guys, I'm very into romance. So like this is so beautiful and chic to me. I love the lace detail here in this dress. I love that it's a strapless dress. I love that she's on his arm and you can't see their faces, but you know it's so gorgeous and romantic and beautiful. I love things that evoke that emotion. Here they are, actually. Here's the full picture. So pretty. That's kind of how I get going. And then I will literally pin certain things. A lot of times I just pin them to my personal style board. I love this classic, super classic look. We have like good quotes on here, like slow morning, sipping coffee, healthy boundaries, making art for fun, takeout, rom-com, supporting small, like love. I'm very into the bow thing right now. So my Pinterest will kind of tell you what I'm into. I am really into this vibe, like so cute. And I just get excited when as you can hear in my voice, I get excited when I come on here. I see different outfit combinations and things like that. And that's kind of how I get a little bit inspired. Kind of gone back and forth for years, honestly, on how I want True by Courtney to look, what I want the style to be. A lot of my customers are mothers. A lot of them are in their 30s. And so whether you're a mom or not, I think that as you get older, your relationship with your body and clothes changes. And hopefully that's in a more positive. I want to make it in something that's a positive, that you can find clothes that are still very suitable, that are very feminine, that suit your style, that are sexy enough, but still modest enough, but still versatile enough for you to wear in different settings and feel like your best self. Like, I like to always think of my customer as someone who is showing up places and she needs to look the part. She wants to look the part. She is the part. But she's also not so flamboyant. She's very classic and classy and tailored. And that's more of how she shows up. Because she's not in the room to necessarily take over, but she's in there to complement the space, and she brings beauty to every space that she comes into. So that's kind of how I see my customer in my mind. I love florals. I'm very feminine and very girly. So I think that's the direction I really feel true to taking True by Courtney. And like I said, I've gone back and forth for years. And at this point in my business, it is imperative that I know what I want to do and what direction I want True to go and how I want it to look. I've been working all day and I'm starving now. So we're going to go have a lunch break. I'm going to show you guys what I am eating for lunch. But first, I had a package that came. Well, my daughter had a package that came. She ordered some sneakers for her birthday. She's really into like Jordans and stuff. So kind of a shocker to me because I was never like that. It's freezing. It's cold. I was never like that. Like, I was always like, I think you can wear Jordans and be girly, but Jordans did not look good on me. Let's start there. Like, I would put on Jordans and stuff and they just did not look good on me. But my daughter is like so like sporty and girly, and she's really cute, honestly. She has her own style. So I have a hair in my face. So she got birthday money, and we told her, like, you can spend your birthday money on whatever you want to spend your birthday money on. And she got her some new J's. For lunch, I'm going to have a salad. So I have this little like Caesar salad kit, and I just put it in a really big bowl. And I mix it up, and I have some chicken I already prepared for salads earlier in the week. And I'm going to mix this all up and just scarf it down. I have like a little bit of chicken left. I'm just gonna dump it in here. Oh, another busy mom tip. And I'm not like perfect at this. I ain't perfect at nothing, girl, but I just recently started trying to meal prep more because I do feel like I am busier and I don't want to be stopping to think about what we're going to eat and all that good stuff. Now, I do have to cook tonight because we've eaten a lot of the stuff that I already prepped. And usually, like, it's Tuesday. It's been a full week since I went to the grocery store. So things are running low and I'm going to have to make something happen. But yeah, I meal prepped last week and that was like the best thing I could have ever done. So here's my huge salad, and yes, I will eat this all. I would love this even better if I had some Lay's chips, like just to eat as an extra snack when I'm done. So I'll probably eat this, finish eating this, and then I'll have like some chips or something. And it's actually 2. And I pick my kids up. I get in the parent pickup line. Like, sometimes I leave my house at 3, sometimes I leave at 3:30. Just depending on how time is looking and what I'm in the mood for doing. So it's almost time to get my kids this one home. Zoe's at choir right now. And what did you tell me in the car? What did you say?
I think I had to skip home because I don't have books to read.
And what happened to the workbook that we got you?
I don't know.
He said he thinks it disappeared. So mind you, he's unpacking his lunchbox. Mind you, he's been doing this workbook all school year. And literally, all of a sudden, it's disappeared. And we actually can't find it. We actually cannot find it. And I think Mr. Justin, I really think he did something with this workbook. But that's okay because you know they have more on Amazon, right? He thought he was getting out of it. Guess who found it? And I have a couple of them. So anyways, he's going to do his homework. Let me find you.
How many do I have to do?
You're almost done with it.
How many do I
Let's do 3.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And I feel like it's the perfect time for an afternoon coffee. So let's make a coffee. Grab me some ice. Look at my kids' handprints on my fridge. Nice. Grab some ice. And then we're just gonna do a little cold brew. This is the one I usually buy from the grocery store. I showed you guys this morning. And then I don't like my iced coffee too creamy because then it just tastes like milk or like sweet cream. So I literally will just do like a splash like that. And a little stir. A little stir. And I judge my coffee based on the hue that it turns. Like that can take a little bit more cream. But I'd rather have a little bit than too much. I think I just put too much. I don't like it when it tastes like I'm drinking a cup of cream. Volume 4. How did they... Zoe's home. She just got her new J's in the mail. Go ahead, open them up. Okay, we see you, girl. Show us what you're working with. That's her new J's. She got those for her birthday with her birthday money. So
It's golden.
okay, y'all have laundry to fold. I have to cook. We have a lot going on right now. So we need to lock in and get it done so y'all can have y'all's playtime, okay? Okay, so I told you guys I'm not out of groceries. I only have a few things left, right? So I am making, my kids did not want meatloaf, so I'm doing Salisbury steak and some cheesy garlic potatoes, which they're so good. And then I did not want my veggies to go to waste, so I'm doing a veggie bake. I'm getting ready to season this up and I'm gonna bake it. I do a little salt, a little pepper. I keep this really simple because we like the taste of the veggies. We just like a little flavoring on them. So salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and then a little bit of smoked paprika, olive oil. Here I just have some Brussels sprouts, some carrots, some onions. Like I will literally take whatever vegetables I have left and just turn them into a bake. And to do this, see, I need more olive oil already. And to do this as a meal, if you want to do this as a meal, you can add in, I will do like chicken apple sausage or some kind of smoked sausage. And I will also sometimes add in sweet potatoes. And it is so good. Oven for like 20 minutes or so, 20, 25 minutes. And then I just set it out, and it's like a quick, easy, like little sheet pan meal, right?
Yeah, this is the third one. He put 6 stories into it.
Okay, go ahead and clean up the homework stuff. You have clothes to fold, and so do you. I cook about...
So we work together?
Sure, y'all can work together, but you need to fold your clothes. I cook about 3 to 4 times a week. I would actually say it's a little bit more now. We're trying to eat out less. And so, like I said, meal prepping has helped. And then also my family just kind of eats the same kinds of things. We're not like super healthy eaters, but we don't do like a ton of like fried food or anything like that. So we can literally have like a salad or something for dinner. But I do cook a lot of things. So while I have things kind of cooking, self-cooking in the oven and things like that, I thought this was a good time to just talk to you guys about my insecurity and how I realized and I think I've been this way for a long time, so insecure. And it has kept me from doing what I want to do with my life and achieving what I want to achieve in my life. And I know that looking at me from the outside looking in, you're like, well, you have a boutique and you have the courage to post online. Like, how are you insecure in doing that? But what you guys don't see are the constant private battles I have with myself. I am not good enough. My body is not this. My beauty is not this. My clothes are not this. Like, I am constantly talking so down to myself. And my husband, he's been my like rock and my support, my biggest supporter on this earth, aside from my sister and like, of course, like some of my family. But I mean, like my rock supporter has been my husband. He has walked with me through all of this darkness of me feeling so bad about myself, me feeling like such a loser, y'all. Like, I would really say out loud, like, I'm such a loser, and feel so sorry for myself and throw myself these pity parties. This last breakdown I've had, first of all, so I want to just kind of backtrack and say I have struggled with my mental health for a while. At the beginning of it, I could blame it on other things like family issues, my childhood, things like that. But the older I get, I'm taking more responsibility for my mental health and my path to healing for that. And it's fine to understand like where it came from. You need to do that, but it's more so important for me to figure out how I'm going to heal and become stronger than this, because I am not the kind of person that my mental health is light. It can be very, very, very dark. What I asked God this time on coming out of this, I asked him, I said, please show me when I'm going down. Show me when I'm doing it. Please show me when I'm going down, because my whole thing is like, I want to catch it before I get there. Because once I'm there, it is so terrible. It's just terrible. So, but one thing I realized on this last trip down in the dungeon of mental health was I am so insecure, and my insecurity is holding me back. And I do think a lot of my life I've sort of have felt like a misfit because I was not the best in school. And I can't even say I wasn't that bright because I did not ever really try. I never really tried. I was just like, how can I get by? Like, how can I get a C and get out of here? Like, that was truly my whole, like, that was my whole motion right there. Like, get me out of here. What's the least I can do to get out of this classroom? Okay? Because I never want to do this again. As I've gotten older, my refusal to complete things and do my best at them has made me insecure, and here's why. I look back at my life and I have no proof of, I have a few things. I have a lot more than not things. I look back on my life and I'm like, you didn't go to college, you didn't finish this program, you didn't keep this job, and you didn't do, and I have a lot of those things in my life. I just have to go for it. And the thing about it is I've had times where I was like, okay, I'm going for it, yes. But when I don't see those results right away, and for me, it's always like sales with my business. It's like, oh my God, being an entrepreneur has definitely taken even more toll on my mental health. Because it's made me feel like, okay, you're not making sales. What a loser. You're doing something wrong. It was the clothes. You're the issue. Everything about this sucks. Everything about your boutique sucks. So I'll go look at someone else's and I'll be like, see, they're making sales. This is how yours should look. And I've done that so many times. Maybe if my photo shoots were more like this, or maybe if I looked more snatched, or maybe if I was more of a baddie or whatever, things would be different. And it has derailed me. And the thing about it is, like, the name of my boutique is true. The thing about it is, I have to be true to me. And that's what this whole lesson of life has been about for me. When are you going to be true to you and who God made you, and not be afraid and not be ashamed? I refused to learn how to cook until I got married. I still got no meals prepared by me for him. Like, no. Once I got married, I learned how to cook. And I got cookbooks, and I would like ask people how to cook stuff. I would just call like people that I knew cooked well. I would just call them and say like, hey, how do you cook this? And you'll be surprised, like the older people in your family, like your aunties and them, they love stuff like that. Call them and ask them how to cook something, girl. They gonna talk to you all night. Okay, so dinner's all ready. The kids are gonna eat the potatoes, the veggies, everything. They're gonna eat. I'm gonna finish cleaning up, and then I'm gonna eat while they're like showering and stuff. Justin is still working, so I kind of get like a quiet night cleaning up until he gets home. Best feeling. The kids are eating. They're happy. They said it's good, and that's what I do. Justin's home. Say hi, Justin. I've been vlogging today. Look at him.
Hi.
That's not how you act like you do me. Act like yourself. That's how he acts, and that's why he's not allowed on my stuff. That's why. Okay, so I'm doing Justin's headshots because he is handsome. Right, babe?
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna do his headshots. I'm gonna take his headshots using all my lights and my equipment, and I'm gonna edit them for him.
Okay, baby.
Okay, so now it's time for bed, and it's 10 p.m. approx, almost like on the dot. And I am kind of a late night girly, so I am usually up to like midnight, would you say, babe?
Yep.
Like midnight. And I like to watch Homeworthy every night. That's how I go to bed. That's how I go to sleep. So I'm gonna do my skincare routine, get all clean for bed, and then I'm going to watch Homeworthy. Unfortunately for Justin, he has to watch it by default. He's like, we do have a TV in our bedroom, and we talked about in our next space, our next home, we probably won't put a TV in there. But I love kind of like, I'm not a TV watcher. Anyways, like I don't have any shows I like to watch. TV really bores me. I'm more of like, if I watch TV, it's gonna be like reality TV, or if the TV is on, I'm watching something on YouTube most of the time. So, but yeah, we talked about our next room not putting the TV in there, so. But that's pretty much how I go to bed. I'm removing my makeup right now with micellar water. This is how I remove my makeup every night. It just gets everything off. It's really gentle on my skin, and it doesn't clog my pores, doesn't burn my eyes, and just gets everything off. So I just use like some little cotton rounds, and I use my micellar water. I guess this is a good time to show you guys my skincare because I'm gonna have to do that. So I'll show you guys what I wash my face with. I have a little cocktail that I use for like washing my face, and I'll show you guys those products. So I used to struggle with acne, and I worked with the esthetician for years since I was about 16. She was the only person that took care of my skin, the only person that cleaned my skin, did extractions for me, and she has her own skincare line, and it's the Nelsa Advanced Acne System, and I still use her glycolic wash. It is like a chemical exfoliant, and so it really removes dead skin cells, helps with skin cell turnover. It also helps with balancing out acne. I haven't really had a lot of acne stuff since like my adult years, but because I know that I have acne prone skin, I am very cautious about what I put on my face, and I really want to keep my skin as clear as possible. I still do get breakouts like right around here. I've been breaking out, which is kind of a new area. I used to break out in my cheeks a lot, so I'm trying to take a little bit more care of this area down here. So tonight I'm gonna wash with Anelsa's wash. I also love, and you can't get her wash anywhere but her store. So, but I also love this Ulta MD, foam cleanser. It's so good. I love the way it lathers. But tonight I'm just gonna use this. And then I just pat my face dry. My skincare routine is not super complicated. I do think I want to add going in with a toner after that, but right now I'm just washing, making sure all my makeup is off of my skin because I think that that is what clogs my pores. You can see like I'm kind of a little broken out here too, but nothing can be perfect. And then I just recently bought the Laneige Water Bomb, the blue hyaluronic little moisturizer. With moisturizers, I can try different things, but I'm always kind of cautious when I'm trying a new product. I pay very close attention. And to be honest with you, here's a skincare tip. When you're trying a new product, if you get it from Sephora, sample it first and then buy it. And when you sample new skincare, patch test it in a small area down here on your face. And that honestly might be what this is from. But patch test the skincare on a small area of your face to see how your skin reacts to it before you just lather your whole face with something new. But what I have found with moisturizers, they don't tend to really break me out. So I kind of can try different moisturizers. And this one is actually pretty nice. I also love the Tatcha Dewy Skin. That's my favorite. I just don't like the price point because it's $72. And sometimes I just don't feel like paying that for a moisturizer. And it's so small, I have to repurchase quite a bit. And then I'm also going in with the Drunk Elephant little drops to get some extra moisture on my skin and like lock the moisture in. Just a little drop of those. And I just kind of, my skin has been a lot drier than usual. And I probably need to drink more water, but whatever. So there is that. And then I also always have to put something on my lips before bed. Like I cannot go to bed without something on my lips. And so right now I'm sampling the Laneige lip mask. So I am putting this on. And you know what? I think I actually like this because this morning when I woke up, my lips were still really hydrated. And I was kind of shocked. So got that on. And that is pretty much all I do for skincare. On the weekends, typically on Sunday, I will add in a mask. And I have to smell everything. I really like the way this smells though. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Acne Treatment Mask. And I feel the one nail is so embarrassing. I feel like this helps with really small filaments on my cheeks and things like that. And I've also even noticed that it dries out any bumps that I get. So like with this breakout here, once I put this mask on, it dried it out the next day. So I do like Peter Thomas Roth, and my friend actually gifted me that and it was a great product. So I'll be repurchasing that when that runs out. And I don't put on sunscreen for bed because you don't need it, but just honorable mention for sunscreen. I love Ulta MD sunscreen. This is my favorite sunscreen. I use this pretty much every day as my final step to skincare. And then I'll take the excess and like rub it on my hands and my neck. I probably need to apply more on my hands and neck, but that is my skincare. That's how I get unready for the day. And then I always bring up a cup of water. I don't end up drinking it all, but I always have one by my bedside. So I always have water with me, and that's pretty much it. I am going to shower, get all ready for bed. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you guys on my next vlog. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful life.